Pressure cookers have been making a comeback in the last few years, and with the Gourmia's all-new Express Pot, they finally arrived. This Express Pot is the safest, most advanced pressure cooker ever made, thanks to 3 major innovations. It safely releases pressure when the cooking is done, unique for each food type. You can manually release the pressure to protect your hands and face from the steam release. And get this, it stirs the food inside without opening the lid by an ingenious process of pressure pulses, optimized for each food type. This revolutionary Express Pot has 13 levels of pressure, along with customizable settings so every recipe gets the perfect pressure and temperature for faster, better tasting meals. You'll find no end of uses for your Express Pot. Tender roast, mouth-watering stews, savory puddings, and warm fruit desserts. There's a fantastic recipe book in the box to get you started. I personally love the spicy chicken soup. The real beauty of pressure cooking is the speed. This soup is done in a blazing 15 minutes. That's fast. So you might have to stall with our keep warm function to let the rest of your meal catch up. You've just made a hearty, healthy meal in a fraction of the time. And that takes the pressure off of you. Pressure cooking the Gourmia way.
Don't be fooled, this isn't your average pressure cooker. It's sturdy, solid, and cooks enough food for everyone in the entire family. 6 quarts in a stainless steel facade. Equipped with 10 safety mechanisms. capable of creating healthy and hearty meals in minutes. Because it's not just a slow cooker, not just a rice cooker, definitely not just a pot. It's a multifunctional cassori pressure cooker. It'll take just about anything you throw at it, and its intuitive controls make it easy to use, yet precise in its cooking prowess, down to the T. Even if cooking isn't your thing, manually customize your pressure cooking settings, or just tell the cassori pressure cooker what you're cooking, and confidently press start. Or if you know what you're doing, go chef. Easy, simple, fast, and safe. Available in both 6 and 8 quart sizes. Live life tastefully with cassori.
Hello. Today we're making easy and delicious cream cheese flan. It's so easy you won't believe you can make it right in your Instapot. The pan and latching lid I will be using to make my flan is from EasyShopForEveryone. This pan can fit inside both 6 and 8 quart Instant Pots. So the first thing you need to do is get a half a cup of granulated sugar. This is for the caramel, and it's the first thing that we're going to be making today. Now, go ahead and add the granulated sugar. Now that we have the granulated sugar in the pan, the burner is turned. Once again, we want to make sure it's on medium-low. It's going to take between 3 to 5 minutes to get to the nice caramelly brown color you want, and to make sure that all the lumps of sugar have been dissolved. Now that our caramel is melted, I want to warn you all, melted caramel is hot. And what you want to do with it is you want to pour it in the bottom of the pan. While you're doing this, make sure not to touch the bottom of the pan, because it's going to be very hot with the melted caramel. If you do touch the bottom of the pan, you're going to want some oven mitts on, something like that, because it is hot. The next thing we're going to do is make the inside, the custard. You could say what makes the flan a flan. So all we need for this is a teaspoon of vanilla, a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. I have a quarter of a cup of cream cheese here. I've got it cubed in room temperature. It's much easier that way. 5 eggs. Here we have evaporated milk. We've got 12 ounces. You can use any brand you want. And the same goes for our sweetened condensed milk here. This is 14 ounces. We're going to use all of this, and once again, any brand you like. So what we're going to do with all of these ingredients is put them in the blender. So I think what I'm going to do is a medium blend. Okay, now let's check on it. It looks good. It's set up nicely. So we're going to go ahead and pour the mixture on top of the caramel. Now, we need to put a lid on. This 7-inch flan pan has a nice lid that comes right with it. Now, all we need to do is lock the pan. So, we're going to sit this in here. We're going to take our flan pan, slide it right in, and to top it off, we're going to put in 2 cups of water. You don't have to worry about the water getting inside. All we have to do is put on the pressure cooker lid, turn it on high for 15 minutes, and once we're done, we're going to allow the pressure to release manually. So, let's wait and see. Now that our Instant Pot is off and depressurized, we're just going to take the lid off, grab the little lid, little handle up here, take it out. I put it on another pot holder. So what you're going to do is you're just going to let this sit out until it reaches room temperature. Once it's reached room temperature, put it in the refrigerator. The shortest amount of time you want it in the refrigerator is going to be 3 hours. I would say keep it in there at least 8 hours, and overnight's preferable. Alright friends, we've let our flan sit in the refrigerator overnight, and we're about ready to plate it. So go ahead and take your still closed flan pan out of the refrigerator and open it up. It's very easy to unlatch. Take the lid off. And if you want, you can take a little peek inside. If you would like, you can take a knife and go around the edge to loosen it. However, not completely necessary. So let us reveal the flan. And voila! Here you have a beautiful, perfectly baked flan in almost no time.